Okay, guys? Okay, here we go. So the first question here is from nobody, so we don't want to do that. It's blank. First question is from Ginger, Ocala, Florida. Ginger, you out there? Hey, Ginger. Good. Oh. Okay, John. This is to John. John, will you marry me?
Yes.
From Putzie, sure. Jace, from Clearwater, Florida. Olivia, since you were the ultimate pink lady, did you ever end up getting the official pink lady's jacket?
I actually was given a pink lady jacket at the end of the movie by the crew, and I was very grateful that I was able to auction it off recently for my Cancer Wellness Center in Arizona.
Just going off script here. And so you auctioned that jacket off. Can you tell us what happened as a result of you auctioning it off?
That was the pink jacket.
Oh, I see.
That was the pink jacket. But I do have an amazing story to tell that I don't know if any of you heard. But in the most incredible act of generosity, this wonderful man who had bought my jacket in the auction when I was raising money for my Cancer Wellness Center gave me my jacket back. He said that he knew that the jacket belonged with me and it should be hanging in my hospital, so that's where it's going to be. So I'm so very grateful.
Our next question is from Tracy Ditta from New Orleans, Louisiana. Olivia, would you prefer to be the Sandy in the beginning or the Sandy in the end?
Well, you know what? I think there's a little bit of each in all of us. Don't you think, girls? So I'll go down the middle road.
There's a little bit of each in me. Okay, so this is from Sabina Bowles, right here in Tampa, Florida. Asking, were you ever both really in love with each other?
Yes.
We were both in relationships, which I think made it really interesting for us because it was like unrequited love. And I think that worked perfectly in the movie. And it was, yeah, it was something.
For John, from Shelley Howen in Rica, Florida. John, did you feel you were in danger on the bleachers during summer nights?
A little bit. I mean, you guys were there.
That was scary enough.
Yes. We had a very narrow bench, you know, to dance on. And I think often we were in risk of slipping or falling, but we rehearsed enough and practiced enough, drilled enough that we got through it. But yes, I would say that we were trepidatious.
So there were very narrow platform.
Yeah. We were fortunate, nobody got hurt, we were pros and we did it, but yeah, I would say that it was intimidating at first, those benches.
Yeah.
This question is from Wendy in LA, and we kind of covered this I think you jumped the shark a little bit, but this is to Olivia. How do you feel about getting your Rich jacket back after the auction?
Well, I did talk about this, but I felt incredibly grateful is what I felt. That I thought that this gentleman was so kind to me and he contributed all this money to my center and then he gave it back to me. I mean, that's the ultimate art of giving, isn't it? It's like Christmas all around. So he was supposed to be here tonight. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it, but in his honor, I would like to say thank you so much to anyone that may know him. He doesn't want to be known. That's one of the most amazing things about him. He wants to be anonymous, but I'm very grateful.
I confess it was me. I only wish. So this is from Jim, Selena, and Jace from Naples, Florida. Sandy would end up having.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
That's a lot of kids.
Don't forget it was 1959. Six is a low number. On my block growing up, there was 13, 14, 16 kids. So I think Sandy, they were lightweights at 6.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. 10.
That's my
About 10 kids.
How about Jennifer from Michigan? John, at what age did you get your pilot license?
Oh, at 19. I think there was another part of that about how...
Well, yes,
What age did you get your pilot license?
yes. And so, what's the longest trip that you ever took?
8 hours and 50 minutes nonstop from Hawaii to Florida. My longest personal pilot.
To date. That, right?
How often do you fly, John?
Sorry?
How often do you fly?
I fly almost every day, 5 days a week.
Nice.
That's my alternate profession.
So are you flying, are you working for Qantas? Is that what it was?
I do. I work for Qantas as a pilot and as an ambassador. So yeah, Danny said you grow up to me.
Yeah.
We actually had an amazing experience with the Qantas A380 on their very first inaugural flight. John was the captain and I was the air hostess. It was fun. I'm sorry, flight attendant. I apologize. Air hostesses were very back in the grease days. Stewardesses, right? In Australia, they're air hostesses.
This next question is from David Fina from Sweet Valley, Pennsylvania. Olivia, what is the key to keeping a healthy attitude when physically challenged?
Oh, that's a good question. I think I always see the glass half full. I always see the positive side of things, and you have to keep that in mind when you're going through a health challenge, and to stay strong and believe that you're going to be healthy and visualize yourself healthy. And of course, do all the things that you can do to maintain your good health by eating well, thinking well, which is maybe the largest part of your healing journey, is how you think, because you create your world, not what you believe. So I think I'm just very fortunate.
I guess that's me. So, this is from David Williams, Nashville. Any love affairs on the set?
I think there were.
Besides Kelly and Michael and me?
Well, I can tell you about one. It was Jeff Conaway, who married my sister. Unfortunately, we lost both of them, but that was a great love affair. She met him because of me. She came to the set one day, and they fell in love and got married, and it was a beautiful. Kinnicky fell in love with my sister.
Yes. My observation was when that trailer was rocking and rolling.
And whatnot.
You know, it was the 70s.
From Michelle, from Portland, Oregon. Way to go. Hi, Michelle. Okay, there's Michelle. Where did you think the car goes at the end? Where do you think the car goes at the end?
Stairway to Heaven.
This is from Jody in Los Angeles. John, is it true that you wanted Olivia for the role of Sandy?
Yes, she was the one I wanted. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I had no other idea other than Sandy and other than Olivia and all these other wonderful performers that were offered. I just ignored. I said, there's only one entertainer in the whole world that could possibly do this role. I said, let me do it. But she wasn't easy to get. I had to go to her house. I had to try to seduce her to coming into the cast, and she insisted on, you tell the story about you're insisting on a screen test.
Oh yeah, I remember I was nervous about doing the role of Sandy. I was all of 29. gosh, and I think that is hilarious. But anyway, I was worried I was too old to play the role. I'd made a musical a few years before that was supposed to do really well, but it didn't. So I was very nervous of doing another musical, so I was anxious about it. So they sent John to talk me into it. Xanadu was afterwards, thank goodness. Although it didn't do as well as Greasy could. But when John walked up the pathway and those blue eyes hit me and he started talking to me about how I should do the film, how could I say no? And then I was so anxious about it that I asked if I could do a screen test, right, Randall? And I said, I want to see that I can do this. I was really worried I wouldn't be able to pull it off. Well, we did a scene from the movie and it worked. We had chemistry and it was fantastic, and thank goodness, thank all of you for loving it for so long.
It was clear. It was clear on the set. Everybody who was on the set could see that the chemistry was working between the two of you. Yes.
Yeah. So the next question is from Byron Witham, Kentucky. I hope I'm saying that right. I guess I did say it right. And this is to Olivia. Where did the red high heel shoes end up?
Well, that's interesting. Like John, over the years, I would give my things away for auctions for other people to raise money for their charities. So I actually don't know where they are. I'd love to find out. But they were actually my own shoes that I wore in the movie, so I never found out what happened to them. So if anyone knows, I'd love to know.
Can I take a minute to point out someone that I love deeply, and I'm not going to tell you where she is, but my gorgeous daughter Ella is in the audience tonight.
Yes.
And I don't want to tell Mom what's wrong, but Ella, I love you, and you made me so happy when you arrived backstage tonight with your beautiful friends, and I want to thank you for coming and watching your dad, who knows something about you. I love you.
Beautiful girl. What a gorgeous person she is, inside and out.
My wife and I just recently watched The Boys and Rose.
Yes, Ella was
And
great.
Ella was amazing, and she's got a great
It was her first role since Old Dogs, and she killed it. She was so great in The Poison Rose. If you haven't seen it, go see my daughter in The Poison Rose.
Kevin Messino from New York. I like New York. Were there any scenes that were filmed that got deleted and never used?
Oh, you know, the best person to answer that would be Randall.
Well, there
You
was
know.
one scene, yes, when Rizzo throws the milkshake at Kanicki, the head of the studio said, "Why did you do that? Please write a scene that explains that." So we did. We wrote a scene and we filmed it outside the Frosty Palace where they come out and they have this argument. We cut it into the movie, it didn't work, and we cut it out. That was the only one.
That's it.
Yeah, Bill, and there's your answer.
Kathy Marino from New York writes, what is the year Grease takes place?
Well, we never established it in the movie, but in the play, when I did it on Broadway on the road, it was supposed to be 1959. That's where the cars were, you know, the era of the cars and the clothing. It was pretty accurate to that year, so, yeah.
The next question is from April Ganza, Austin, Texas. Do you still feel the same magic when you perform together?
Yes.
Yeah, we have a great relationship, John and I, and it's forever. It's like, it's Grease, it's the car.
Well, after that one, Chris Petty from Tampa. Hello. Are you guys interested in a threesome?
I don't know, Olivia, are you? That's a pretty risque question. Wow. Expect that.
The coolest question from New York.
Who is that? What's the guy's name?
What?
Who is it?
Chris Petty.
Chris. I think you've embarrassed Olivia.
John, you've had so many fans, the movie's had so many fans over the years. I think there's maybe a special fan somewhere in the audience.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I appreciate each and every one of you as a devoted fan of mine, and I love you deeply for it. But there is one person in the audience that fell in love with me 42 years ago, and then 38 years ago changed her name to Sharon Travolta.
Oh,
Yes. And she flew in from London, and she's in the audience. And Sharon, where are you? Stand up. Where are you, honey? Yeah. There you are. Anyway, thank you for being hopelessly devoted to me.
Okay, and Wendy Felix from Seattle asked John, would you mind singing a little of Sandy?
You know, in the movie I sing alone, but now I get to actually sing it to you. I'll sing a little. Stranded at the drive-in, branded a fool. What will they say Monday at school? You can sing along. Sandy, can't you see I'm in misery? We made a start, now we're apart. There's nothing left for me. Love has flown all alone. I said, I wonder why, oh why you left me, oh Sandy.
Real chemistry there. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Danny Burton of Chicago asked Olivia, would you sing a little of Hopelessly Devoted?
I need a little plastic swimming pool, Randal, to make this work. I haven't sung in a long time, so forgive me. Join in, okay? The smile is not the first heartbroken. My eyes are not the first to cry. What's the next word? What's the word? It's just no getting over you. I sang this very low. There's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside.
Of Chicago asked John if he would sing Grease Lightning.
Okay, I'll do a little bit of Grease Lightning if the T-Birds join me. But I also need anyone in the audience that's interested, stand up please. We'll all do Grease Lightning together, okay? Alright, so it's rehearsal time first. Starts like this, start over here, and you go grease lightning, burning at the corner of my grease lightning, go grease lightning, go grease lightning, it wasn't to be bad. Grease lightning, go grease lightning. Now, when I say you are supreme, and I say I want you to do You got that? And when I say the chicks are cream, I want you to go, okay? And then it'll be grease, lightning, 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 lightning. So you got it? So here we go. All right, let's do it. Performance time. Here we go. Especially the guys, let's do it, man.
Grease lightning and burning up the quarter mile. Grease lightning, go grease lightning, go grease lightning, goes through the kick-out trial. Grease lightning, go grease lightning, all supreme, chicks supreme, grease lightning, 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 lightning.
We love you, and because of what we have to do, we'll always be together. Ready then?
Go together, together like ship, wah, wah, wah. Shake, shake.